Hello, everyone. Welcome to your love reading. This is a love tarot reading for the collective. Not all of the messages that come through in this love reading may apply to everyone watching today. So please only take in those messages that speak to your soul and the ones that resonate for you and for your situation. And release the rest to the universe. So let's see what messages the universe is revealing for this reading today, please. What do we need to hear? And the Empress. Let's see what else is coming in for this reading today, please. What does the collective need to know? And the Death card. We're going to grab one more card and then we'll start talking about everything that the universe is sharing with the collective today here on Soulmates Twin Flames Tarot, the 8 of Cups, and the 7 of Pentacles. We had 2 cards on that one, my goodness. So we are starting this reading with 4 cards today, and that is just fine. That is how the universe wanted it to come out, and that is what we are rolling with. But the Empress, oh my goodness. This person feels such a deep abundance of love and attraction for you. With the Empress, this person also realizes that it is time to treat you with respect and dignity and show you how important you are to them and show you how much they value you as well. Because with the Empress, it tells us they do truly hold you in very high regard, very high esteem, and they wish they had shown you this earlier. They wish they had shown you this before. But they didn't for all of those reasons, their fears, their doubts, and their insecurities, and their lack of confidence and everything else. But the good news is all of this is changing within your person with the Death card coming next. Because death is about the amazing transformation that is happening for them during the time you are not talking, during this time of no speaking and silence, during this time of preparing for union. Because as well, with the Empress, it is about ultimately coming into a committed partnership with your person. That is what they want, and that is how they see this relationship for the two of you moving forward. If that is something, of course, that you are open to, if that is something that you are definitely wanting as well. But death also tells us it is time to bring change into this relationship. This person sees it. They realize this because they have grown and changed so much in such positive ways during the time you've been away from each other. If your person had commitment fears and phobias, they have been working on releasing them. If they've been holding on to old baggage and old emotional wounds and unhealed traumas from the past, they are releasing them. They are going through a renewal and a rebirth process, finding and attaining and holding on to spiritual awakening, as well as greater self-awareness, which is going to help the two of you so much. And that is what this Death card is also about. But now it's time to bring this grand sweeping change into this connection for the two of you, because that is what this person is making a decision about. And I feel that this is something that is coming in very recently for this person. They know it's time to act. They know it's time to move. They have decided what they're going to do. And now it is time for action. Because with that 7 of Pentacles, it is about the long game and the long-term view and how this person views this relationship for the two of you opening up, moving forward, especially with the Empress, because in truth, the Empress is about commitment, but one that usually involves marriage. But of course, you don't have to get married. That is something that you and this person will discuss between yourselves. Not everyone wants to get married, of course. But with the 7 of Pentacles, it is about a full-on investment. When we consider the 7 of Pentacles, not in a reading that's about soulmates or twin flames or relationships or love or any of those things that we are doing here on this channel, it is about long-term investment. So think about investing in a stock or investing in your money in something, hoping to see some sort of long-term gain for that investment. That is how the Seven of Pentacles is used in a love reading. Your person knows there's definitely a very positive long-term gain if they invest in this relationship with you, because that is what they want. They want this love, this passion. They want this energy that comes from being with you. And they feel this intense desire and love for you as well, especially with the Empress starting the way for this reading today. But the Eight of Cups tells us, well, your person is leaving the known for the unknown. And what is the unknown? The unknown is the Empress, which starts this reading. The unknown is this commitment and this partnership that they can have with you, that they desire and want with you. The known, well, that is all of their stuff. That is all of their old ways of thinking. That is all of their old ways of being. That is all about your person holding on to things that really are no longer serving them or no longer part of their life, and doing the work necessary to release it and get rid of it once and for all, because they want this love and they want this relationship with you, because the Eight of Cups is also about everlasting love that is here in this connection with your person. And they are definitely aware of it because they are awakening and they are seeing all of it now. And it's time for change in this connection. The Death card is ruled by Scorpio, but you don't have to be a Scorpio, neither does your person. You don't have to be any of the signs that I might mention for this reading. This reading is for all signs. It's a collective reading. It is for everyone. And it is truly more important that we consider the message that the universe is sharing with all of you that are listening to this reading today. And this person has decided what they are going to do concerning this connection, and they are figuring out what they are going to do next. And that is this long-term view, this long-term goal about having this partnership with you. But they realize as well, the very first thing they need to do is start talking to you. But let's see what else is coming through for this reading today, please. What else do we need to hear? Strength. Well, yes, strength. There is a strong connection. There is a lot of passion. There is a lot of energy between you and your person. And they see that there is so much potential here that they tried to avoid, that they tried to ignore before, because they weren't ready. They could not embrace the power of this connection. They couldn't embrace the magnitude that is you either. They had to get to the place where they'd gone through this transformation that comes with a Death card to be able to stand next to you. That is what they believe, because they did not think that they were worthy of you. They did not believe that they were worthy of this relationship, which is why they have been working within to make sure that they are. Strength. You have inspired this person to achieve and attain so much personal and spiritual growth. This person needed to grow up and grow into the energy of this love. Because if you had stayed with this person in the state that they were in, it was eventually going to hit this fall down, break apart, fall apart situation that you are in anyway. And truly, it is better that it happens sooner rather than later, so that you can enjoy the full-on partnership and union with this person that is coming. Strength is ruled by Leo. That it is about this endless love, this infinite connection that you share with this person. But let's see what else is coming through for this reading today, please. What do we need to hear? The Lovers. Oh my goodness. We do love the Lovers so very much. All of these major arcana cards on the left side of the reading. I think that's fascinating. I think it's interesting. I don't know what it means, or if it means anything, or if we just don't know what it means yet because more cards are coming. But, well, the Lovers tells us that yes, your person has made decisions for love. The Lovers is about partnership. It is about union. It is about getting back together. It is about love. It is about the attraction that this person feels for you. But the Lovers is about decisions. And this person knows that they did not make such great decisions in the past. With this Seven of Pentacles being here also indicates that they failed at making the right choices and the right decisions. Well, they're not going to screw up anymore. They're not going to fail at making the right choices when it comes to love and when it comes to this relationship with you. Because with the Lovers, it is about your person desiring this relationship to go the distance, to hit that place of commitment, because the Lovers is about divine union of divine masculine and divine feminine energies. So yes, this is what your person desires and wants with you. It's what they are deciding even now. Are they ready to come forward and start speaking to you about this yet? More than likely not, but yet they are in that decision process and in that decision place to make choices for love, choices that are going to be much better, much further reaching, much more long term for you and this person moving forward. The Lovers is ruled by Gemini. But let's see what else is coming in for this reading today, please. What do we need to hear? The Knight of Cups. I do love the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups does always get me excited because, well, it is such a great card to get because it tells us your person is thinking about love. They are deciding for love. They are wanting to talk to you about love and their emotions and what they feel and how sorry they are for hurting you and how miserable they feel for failing you as well. All of that is the energy of this Knight of Cups. All knights are ruled by air, and air is things like thoughts, ideas, talking, making decisions, especially coming next to this Lovers card, decisions for love, because cups are ruled by emotions. So yes, that's all about feelings, love, emotions, romance, desire. Your person wanting to talk to you about their feelings, wanting to talk about love, also wanting to show up and be so much more overtly romantic with you. Sweet gestures of love and romance are going to be coming from this person. This is someone who's going to be able to be there for you, by your side and with you through everything and everything that you go through. Individually, by yourself, they want to be your support, but also together as a couple. The Knight of Cups energy is someone who follows their heart. And this person is making decisions by following their heart and listening to what their heart is definitely no longer whispering to them, but yelling at them to get moving, to get upon that horse that comes with the Knight of Cups and charge in your direction. The Knight of Cups is a water sign, which is Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. But let's see what else is coming through for this reading today, please. What do we need to hear? The Nine of Cups. Oh my goodness. Well, what a great card to get. It's an excellent card to get right now, guys, because, well, it is all about your person saying they are the happiest when the two of you are together. And they are not so happy when you are not by each other's side. But the Nine of Cups is all about happiness, peace, contentment, fulfillment. Feeling as if they are complete when you are together. Feeling as if you are their missing piece because you make them feel whole. You make them feel alive. You make them feel loved. You make them feel cherished. And they want to reciprocate all of this energy back to you. To show up for you, to love you the way that you need to be loved, the way that you desire to be loved, at your level, at your frequency, at your vibration. Because with the Nine of Cups, it is about fulfilling each other's hopes, dreams, answering each other's prayers when it comes to being the ideal partner, the ideal candidate for love in each other's lives. And that is what this person is acknowledging for you, that is who you are to them. You fulfill everything that they're looking for. If they had a list of attributes that they wanted in a partner, attractiveness, beauty, inner beauty, passion, charisma, outgoing, a mover and a shaker, someone who makes things happen, someone who is nurturing, caring, giving, and supportive. Yes, you check off all of those things on that list. They want to be that same way for you. And they know that they were not fulfilling everything that you were looking for when the two of you were spending time together, because they could not be in that space of full-on commitment with you, which is why it's so important that they have gone through this process of growing up, of personal and spiritual growth, so that they can fully invest in this relationship, fully invest, not only with their body and their mind, but also with their soul and with their heart. And that is what is going to give this connection for the two of you that long-term, long-lasting stability and staying power. But let's see what else is coming in for this reading today, please. What do we need to hear? What is the universe revealing for this reading? And this is the 10 of Pentacles. Well, nothing says commitment, long-term, partnership, stable foundation, hearth and home, quite like the 10 of Pentacles. And this is what your person wants with you. They want to be able to build a life with you. They want to be able to create a future with you. And with it being the 10 of coins or the 10 of pentacles, it is about building something that lasts, something that's not going to fall down, something that's not going to crack, something that they are not going to run away from, because they have been addressing and working on commitment, fears, and phobias during the time that they have been away from you in this preparing for union space that comes with the Empress, the 10 of Pentacles, and the Lovers. So yes, the 10 of Pentacles is about having it all, wanting it all, and doing whatever is necessary to make it be the all for both of you. But let's see what else is coming in for this reading today, please. What do we need to hear? What is the universe revealing? And this is the 5 of Wands. Now, the 5 of Wands can be about your person feeling upset with themselves for not being more fully present, for not being more into this relationship with you in the past than they were. And they are mad at themselves for as well taking as long as they have to get moving and to get coming back in your direction with this 5 of Wands, because it is an energy of someone who feels some internal turmoil and inner conflict with themselves. But they are also using this energy of that 5 of Wands to get them up and get them moving, because it is about energy shifting, energy exchange. It is about growth and change that is coming towards you. Your person coming at you with a rush and a gush of energy that you have perhaps not been anticipating or expecting from them. With the 5 of Wands, it is about this intense energy that is building on the planet, and you guys are feeling it. All of the collective is feeling it, but also tells us that your person has this anticipation and this intense desire that is building within them to reach out, to get the ball rolling, so that the two of you can start talking and spending time together, because they realize they are the one who needs to bridge this distance, who needs to serve the ball over to you and open the lines of contact between the two of you. But let's use some oracle cards now and see what else is coming in for this reading today, please. What do we need to hear? Deep knowing. What a cute little owl sitting on that happy moon. Yes, with this deep knowing card that comes with number 43. Well, this deep knowing is really about your intuition. It's also about your person's intuition, in that they've always known that the two of you belong together. They've always known that the two of you would be together, because they feel this is very much a meant-to-be situation for the two of you. It's just that they were ignoring that inner voice. They were not following their heart. They were not listening to their soul, but instead they were listening to their fears, their doubts, and their insecurities. But they've definitely been addressing that with the Death card and the Eight of Cups being on the top row of tarot cards for this reading today, because your person's been going through a massive metamorphosis. And now it's time to bring this change into the dynamic between the two of you as well. But you as well, you guys watching the reading, your own inner knowing, that still small voice that is within you. What does it tell you about your person? Trust and believe in that voice, in your inner knowing, when it comes to thoughts, ideas, or what decisions that this person is taking towards you, because based on what we have, powerful cards of decision and change are coming in your direction. Now, this card comes with number 43. Number 43 can be your ages now or when you met. It can be the number 7. The number 7 is about change. It can be July. It can be the 7th of any month. It can be April 3rd. It can be March 4th as well, if those numbers or dates resonate with anyone. But let's see what else is coming in for this reading today, please. What do we need to hear? Tick-tock. Well, tick-tock goes the clock, right? And I feel this is telling us a couple of things here. It tells us your person is aware that they have been taking their time. They know they've probably been taking longer than you would have liked. In truth, they are taking longer than they would have liked as well, but they do indeed want to be fully on the other side of all of those issues that have been holding them back. They want to be fully clear and healed of old emotional wounds, unhealed trauma, old baggage. They want to be fully ready and capable of being full on in this relationship with you. They don't want to have a false start. They don't want to come back before they are fully on the other side of this transformation that's been happening for them during the time you've been apart. But yes, as well, supporting this 5 of Wands, which is about change. Your person is feeling the intensity building. They feel something brewing. It's like this great wind that is blowing in, and they feel the winds of change. And they know that it's time to now bring all of the transformation that they have been through into this connection for the two of you. Feeling an urgency about it as well. Definitely supporting that 5 of Wands with this tick-tock. Also wishing that they could go back in time and do things differently, but that is not doable. That is not possible. There's no time machine. There's no DeLorean. All this person can do is make the positive changes, which is what they're doing. And now it's time to bring all of that into this connection, because your person is making decisions about how they're going to approach you, about what they're going to say to you, about how they're going to apologize to you, about how they're going to share everything with you, which is definitely going to be something that you will be happy to receive from them. But let's see what else is coming in. Oh, this tick-tock clock comes with number 30. If anyone resonates with number 30, that could be your ages now or when you met. It could also be March or the 3rd of any month. But let's see what else is coming in for this reading today, please. Old school. Well, outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events over in your head. Well, I do feel this person has been doing quite a bit of that. That is part of this tick-tock, looking back in time, looking back into their past, looking at those things that they've needed to address, that they've needed to heal, that they have needed to work on, which is why this Death card and this 8 of Cups is so important for the top row of tarot cards, because that is what they're working on. But no longer playing that old, outdated soundtrack of doom and gloom in their head anymore, but instead playing a different one, playing one that comes with love and happiness and peace and stability and maturity as well, because this person is turning this off. They are ripping that old cassette out and tearing it to shreds and dumping it in the garbage where it needs to go, because no more outdated thinking, no more listening to that I'm not good enough self-talk that is played in their mind, but instead replacing that with one of positivity and love, by taking all the inspiring things that you shared with them and told them about themselves and about this connection, and allowing that to be the soundtrack as well as their driving force, getting them moving and getting them coming back in your direction as well. But let's see what else is coming in for this reading today, please. Phoenix, new phase and rekindle. Rise from the ashes. That is all about that death card as well. This Phoenix, all about the death card, rising from the ashes to be reborn, bringing rebirth not only to you and this person individually, but also to this connection. And it is time for renewal. It's time for starting again. It's time for a fresh start. Yes. And that is what this person wants. That is what they are hoping you want as well, because it is time for making much better decisions for love. It's time for making much better choices for the two of you, according to this person, because they see that by making crap choices in the past, it's brought them nothing but sorrow and sadness. And now they want to arise like that phoenix and come back into your life. If you are willing to accept them back and then allow this relationship to rise from the ashes as well. But let's see what else is coming in. Mirroring each other, self-reflection and introspection. Well, I do feel this person has been doing, based on the cards that we have on the table, a lot of self-reflection and deep introspection. Because, well, first of all, that is what this time away from each other is for. That's what they're supposed to be doing. You have been doing it as well, because you do reflect back that energy to one another, mirroring each other's energy, activities, being in this place of self-reflection and introspection to examine and heal these inner wounds that have been carried around for far too long. That is that 8 of Cups. Healing unhealed trauma, addressing old wounds that have left very deep scars and very deep holes in hearts that have needed healing for quite some time. And now it's time to heal each other's hearts as you come back together and have the opportunity to merge and come into that union, supported by the 10 of Pentacles, the Empress, and the Lovers. Talking, interested, awaiting messages, text, calls, email. Well, this is about your person reaching out to you. This isn't about them awaiting phone calls or text messages or emails from you, or maybe they are, but the universe is definitely in this space where they are saying your person needs to be the one to reach out. And that is that 5 of Wands anticipation that is building in your person. The need to reach out, the desire to connect, the need to talk, because it is eventually going to hit the space for your person where they cannot hold back any longer, especially with the 5 of Wands. It's this sudden rush of energy. But you are awaiting messages from your person. What are you doing while you await those messages? This is a time for self-care. It's a time for self-love. It is a time for you to focus on yourself and continue your renewal and growth, because your person is going to be along. They are coming forward. They are making better decisions. They are making wiser choices. They are coming back to you, because this person knows what they need to do. They know that they need to reach out and talk and come out of silence and serve the ball over to you. They know they need to apologize. They know they need to represent themselves as a romantic partner, because ultimately this person desires this partnership, and this union with you. This is your reading for today, everyone. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this reading, please take a moment to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. We appreciate all of you so very much. Blessings of peace, love, and light to all of you watching today. Have a great day, everyone.